Hey YouTube, welcome back to my channel. This is Canadian Retro. I have another pickups video for you here. Some of this stuff is games, obviously, because that's what I usually show you, but some of this is actually not. So I'll start with the things that aren't games, and I'll move into the actual things that I did pick up. There's not a whole lot here, but the idea behind this is that I'm going to show you everything I'm getting here because I'm not really planning on going any more game hunting until after I go to the Waterloo Video Game Swap. So I really wanted to just kind of show off the things that I got so I don't have to mix them in my next pickup videos with the stuff that I actually got from the Waterloo Swap, and I can just have a dedicated video for that. So without further ado, I'll get started. Here are some of my strange and unusual things that I have picked up recently. The first thing I have here is kind of a strange item. I don't normally pick up a lot of electronics and things like that, but for some reason I couldn't leave this one behind. Now, I didn't really know a whole lot about it when I picked it up. I did look it up, you know, to see what it was going for on eBay and stuff like that, just because it kind of interests me and I didn't really know a whole lot about it. I'll show you what that is right now. It's a Telex D950 headset. This is an aviation headset. So from my understanding, and which is very limited because I don't really know a lot about this, there's your headset there. It has a microphone as well. This is for pilots and co-pilots. And here's a switch, and this is sort of, I think this is like for talking. It must be like a, you know, like the on-off switch kind of thing. Like it's, as you know, if it's probably down, you're talking. If it's up, you're not, kind of thing. It's really cool. Like it's got like a clip on here. It clips on yourself. It actually has a dual output. There's one here for the audio, and then I'm assuming this one is for the microphone. So it's these larger style jacks on the end of it. So if I want to use this, I'll probably have to figure something out with it. Now, I tried this out a little bit in the sense that I plugged this into my stereo and tried to listen to it, but the audio was extremely low on it. So I don't know if that's normally a part of it, or if there's something wrong with this, or if it's just supposed to be that way. I was kind of hoping that it would actually be a useful headset that I could use, because it is pretty cool all around. You can see that the mic's adjustable and things like that, but I thought it was kind of cool, so I decided to go for it. For this here, it was half price day at the Goodwill, so I paid $7.50. I think I can probably sell these if I can't find a use for them, kind of thing, but I just thought they were so cool that I just couldn't leave them behind. Really neat item anyways. Moving on, I was at a Toulouse the other day. I didn't really find any games there. Actually, I found one other thing, but I'll show you that when I get to the games thing. But I did find something that I thought was kind of interesting. It doesn't have a whole lot of value, but it's an Empire Strikes Back children's book. But the thing that normally I wouldn't really care that much about it, but this is actually like a vintage book. It is from, you know, the Empire Strikes Back kind of era, and at the back of it, it's actually a record. So the audio for the storybook is actually on here, so it's a sort of a condensed version of it. The book itself's pretty cool. It's got pictures from the movies, but they're, you know, they're old looking, very grainy kind of pictures of the movie scenes and that, but still pretty awesome right there, a full kind of story. So I thought it was interesting nonetheless. I think it's only worth probably like about $7. I paid 99 cents for it, so I thought it was pretty cool. This next thing I'll actually have to go over and grab because it's gigantic, and I'll show you that right in a second here. So I was in the Value Village and I found this again. It's not a game, but if you know anything about watching my different videos, I have been trying to pick things up as far as like Lego goes for my son. He's only 2 right now, but you know, when he gets a little bit older, I don't want to be spending the 50, 60, whatever kind of dollars on little tiny Lego kits. This here is not Lego, it is Mega Bloks, but they're interchangeable with Lego, and this thing is huge. It is a Pro Builder set. This is from like 2001. I can't even really get it all in the screen there, but it's a Pro set from 2001, and it has all these 4 different kits in it. It's pretty cool. I don't know if it's all here. It's hard really to tell, but when you open it up, inside, most of it are still in its bag, so there's tons and tons of pieces here. There's like a few thousand pieces there. So that's going to be great, you know, when he gets older. I'm not really too worried about it. I'm not a collector of, you know, these things. I'm just trying to amass a small collection for him so he can play with it and not have to break the bank. And the great thing about this entire bundle right here was that it only cost me, and the price tag's still on it somewhere, I can't remember, oh here it is, it only cost me $8. So I thought that was pretty cool. Like, it's pretty much brand new. The box is beat up, but these bags inside are complete and everything like that. I don't know, like I said, if it's all in there, but even still, if not, there's tons and tons of pieces for him to use there when he gets older. So that's really cool right there. I don't know where I'm going to store this gigantic beast though. The Retro Dungeon is really not big enough for that thing. Moving on, I'll get into the actual video game stuff, which is probably the reason why you're here in the first place. When I picked up that Star Wars book, I also found this at the same time. It's a Sega Genesis, the Model 2 kind of version of it, which unfortunately didn't come with any wires or anything like that, no controllers or anything, but it did have a copy of Sonic the Hedgehog 2 in it, and for this they wanted $8. So I thought that was pretty good, and when I went up to pay for this, I also had $1 off because I had accumulated enough points at the store, so they took $1 off. So basically I paid $6.99 for this. I paid $7 for it. I'll easily be able to, you know, clean this up and sell it off. I have no way of testing it though, because my I don't have like an AC type thing for this, so that's going to be kind of difficult, but maybe I can figure something out, because I'm sure there's just a stock kind of AC adapter that might actually work for this. So pretty cool nonetheless to pick this one up. And then today I actually went around, didn't find a whole lot, but I did stop in at a Value Village, and it was pretty ridiculous actually. They had a stack of NES games. I got really excited. I was like, oh yeah, some NES games, wicked. I will kind of run over to the section. I get the person over there, and the lady pulls them out, and before she even pulls them out, she's like, oh yeah, they're $10 each kind of thing, mentioning it to me. And the titles there were nothing that really was worth $10. I was going through, I mean, there was Rad Racer, there was, I think Excite Bike was in there, you know, Super Mario Duck Hunt, there was a couple others, nothing really stellar, nothing worth that kind of money. But I did find one title, and it's American Video Entertainment's Pyramid. And this is my first American Video Entertainment cartridge. This is my first, like, one of those really strange kind of unlicensed cartridges, other than Tengen ones. This is really my first one like this, so I couldn't leave this one behind. And luckily, really oddly actually, this one here was only priced for $5, so that's kind of cool right there. I did use my 30% off on this one, so I ended up paying, you know, basically like $3 and something for it, or maybe $4 for it. So kind of cool right there, definitely worth it. It's not in the world's greatest shape, and the label's a little bit, it's all there, but it's just kind of beat up a little bit. I don't know how to explain it. It's sort of like almost speckled looking. I don't think that's part of it. I think that's wear. Maybe like the glue they used on these cartridges or something. I'm not really sure. But nonetheless, you know, I paid that. I'll actually put the real price up because it's a little late at night and my math's not so great right now, but it's 30% off the $5 for that one. And the only reason why I used that card though, and this is a pretty awesome find as well. I kind of like it anyways. It's an Xbox wireless controller, and it's brand new in this, you know, in its original packaging. I did take the sticker off of this, but it was priced for $34.99, but I used my 30% off, so it ended up being, you know, something like $27, $28 or something like that. It's a special edition style one. It's kind of interesting. I don't know if you can see a lot of the detail there. But the buttons over on this side, they're not the standard colored buttons. The joysticks actually look a little bit different. They're not, I don't think they're the same thing as the usual stock ones. And the D-pad right here is really interesting actually, because you can turn it and it sort of pops up or something like that. It's like a different way of doing it. I'm not really sure a whole lot about that. This is pretty cool though too. It does come with a rechargeable pack, which you can see right down there. And it also comes with one of the charge cables as well. So I thought for 27 bucks that was pretty good. If I ever need, you know, another controller, that's pretty wicked right there. Strangely enough though, on the box, and I've already cleaned it up because normally I don't clean my stuff up. When I show it, I just show it the way it is, like I show this cartridge kind of thing, the way that it is. But this one here had, like, I don't know what it was, some sort of tar or something on this side of it. It was this really like sticky substance. There's actually a little bit of it left right there. I don't know, you can kind of see like a little splotch of black. I don't know if it's like ink or what it is, but that was all over the back right here in this area. So I took some Goo Gone and got rid of that. It came up like super easy. It wasn't a big deal, and wiped everything down. But pretty awesome, I think, find right there, that's for sure. And I'll definitely get some use out of that in the future when, you know, other controllers break down, stuff like that. So thanks again for watching. Hopefully the next time that you see me, I'll be getting back from the Waterloo Gaming Expo. I'm planning on, you know, really scouting the place out and hopefully finding a lot of good deals there. Thanks again for watching. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. Feel free to thumbs up this video, comment down below, and I will see you all later.